let's talk about art. So in your packet, I want you to get your paper towel holder, your white paper plate, if you have a white one. If you only have a yellow one, that's okay. Just leave the yellow one in there. If you don't have a white paper plate and you have one at home, you can go get one of those. You're going to need your yellow paint and your blue paint. And you're also going to need some type of a little bowl or cup to do some paint mixing. All right. So like last week, we talked about progressive art. We're going to do that again this week. Progressive art is where you do a little bit each day. We are going to make a sunflower, but we're going to do it in steps. So for today, for step 1, what color is the top of a sunflower? Do you have any idea? It is yellow. It's yellow, and then in the center, it has black seeds. But for the start of our progressive art, you are going to paint your entire plate yellow. So we're going to start. Talk to mom and dad. See what they prefer. You want to use a paintbrush, use a paintbrush. You want to use Q-tips, use Q-tips. You want to use tissue paper, use tissue paper. You can do whatever you want to paint this. Or you can be like me and let's get a little messy. And we're going to use I'm going to use my fingers. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to start rubbing and I'm going to paint my entire paper plate. Now, some of you, I know you don't like to get the paint on your fingers. It doesn't feel too good for you. So if that's the way you want to, that's okay. You do whatever you want to do. And if you notice, I didn't use a whole lot of paint. I just kept spreading it out. So that's what you can do with yours too. Because you can always add more. But if you use too much, then what can happen? Yeah, you run out of paint, don't you? You don't want to run out before your project's all done. What are you going to do if you run out? Okay. I'm just going to continue spreading this around so I can have all my white covered. I don't want to see any white. That's pretty good. So there's my the top part of my sunflower. So now I'm going to I'm going to sit this over here and I'm going to let it dry. Now your next step is you want to paint the stem of your flower. Now usually flower stems are what color? They're usually green, aren't they? Well, do I have green paint? I don't, do I? I wonder, what 2 colors could I mix together to make green? Right, I can mix this yellow and this blue. So I'm going to take my cup and I'm going to pour a little bit of blue in. And then I'm going to get my yellow and I'm going to pour some yellow in there. And because it's so much fun, I'm going to continue using my fingers. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to mix it and let's see what color we get. Ooh, I used so much blue that I got a really, really, really dark green. I like it, but it's a little, I don't know. It's okay, but I think I'd like to have it a little bit lighter. So I'm going to add some more yellow in there. So I added some yellow. So now we're getting a little bit lighter green. That blue was pretty dark. I think Miss Angie put way too much blue in there. It's not too bad. That's a kind of a nice green. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper towel holder and you're going to paint your stem green. Put your 2 fingers inside of it and hold it up. That way you can paint all the way around on your paper towel roll. So what do you think? Does it look like I got most of it? I think I got covered it pretty good. And I did that really, really fast. You don't have to be so fast. I'm just doing it fast because of the time it takes for the videos. All right, so there. So these are my 2. Step 1 in my sunflower art, okay? So for today, you're going to paint your paper yellow or your plate yellow. And this is going to be your flower. And this is going to be your stem. Your stem is going to be green. Happy painting! Bye!